This partnership and this solution is going to contribute majorly towards the port efficiency. And it is going to place Kenya as one of the biggest logistics hub, not only within the EAC and the region, but in this entire corridor and Africa at large. To the shippers, the clearing agents, we are very much happy that we'll no longer need the expensive deposits in thousands of dollars as has been. And we want to thank you, Mr. Madhengi and the team, for finding a time. So on behalf of KIFWA, we are very much happy that our members are now going to compete more on efficiency. And this MOU and this agreement, the solution that we are arriving at today, will not only be advantageous to the shippers and the clearing agents, but it is going to be one of the biggest contributors to our port of Mombasa and the port of Lamu towards doing away with the congestion, improving the efficiency. In Kenya, logistics as a sector contributes 9.4% to the country's GDP. And as KIFO, we believe as a leadership is that we will do what it takes to partner and collaborate with like-minded organizations, both in government and in the private sector, to give some of these solutions that will make this sector contribute more than what it is contributing currently towards the GDP. As a leadership, I want to assure you that we are not mere problem reporters of what is happening in the logistics sector, but we want to contribute towards the solutions that will be aimed at making our processes be efficient. This MOU and the solution that we are reaching out today, it is also going in tandem with the government's objective towards the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, where we also seek to uplift the SMEs and the MSMEs, clearing agents, and even the shippers who have been struggling to raise the cash deposits, container deposits, to offer for them these solutions. And we are very much happy and very much optimistic that they'll be in a position to now trade more, order more goods, and make Kenya a better country. Currently, we have around 1,000 members. Of these 1,000 members here in Kenya, who are members licensed by the Commission of Customs and Border Control. Secondly, container deposit has been a very big challenge, the cash deposit, because you realize that for a 40-foot, for somebody who does not have the container revolving fund, you are supposed to deposit 1,000 USD per 40-foot container or 500 USD for a 20-foot. So if you get an SME or MSME company that has gotten a business of, for example, clearing 20 containers, 40-foot containers, you can do that math. This money, the shipping lines have been holding it, and the moment you return the container, they release it. So it is a big challenge. So their service is now coming to address that challenge, now being the guarantor. So instead of raising this money, they'll be raising it on our behalf. We believe this will now promote efficiency, competitiveness, and it will also help our members now be compliant, because I'm very much sure the premiums that they'll be giving will be based on how compliant you are. So the solution, I'm very much sure, like we discussed with the MD, instead of now depositing 1,000 USD, we'll be depositing as low as $30 or below. So these are
via service coming in, it will give us advantage of having a financial flexibility. For example, maybe as a company, maybe your capital base is around $5,000, and you depend on that $5,000 to rotate it to pay some other services also, including container deposit and port charges. So by via service coming in, they'll remove the burden of you paying the container deposits, and the money can be diverted to other use. You understand? So number two, it also make the company grow in terms of growth. Maybe you are targeting per year, you want to do maybe 1,000 containers, 600 containers, 200, depending on your capacity. So it also gives that a leeway of expanding, doing a bigger volume. So via service coming in to really help ease the burden on agents. Thank you.
This journey has culminated in a solution that we are now providing, which provides a business-friendly solution that addresses the concern not only of the freight forwarders and the shippers, but even the shipping lines who are the container owners. Because at the end of the day, if the containers are not moving loud, then business cannot thrive. So this is a major milestone for us. It's an opportunity that we are grabbing because we know by leveraging our partnership, strategic partnership with KIFWA and other stakeholders, we are able to develop and implement this solution and others for purposes of improving the logistics ecosystem in this region and therefore enhancing development and competitiveness. Yes, so we actually deployed this solution in Tanzania in 2019, and that was our first sprint in Africa as a company. There before the group never invested in Africa, so that was the first entry into Africa. And we have done very well so far. About 70%, actually 75% of the clearing and forwarding agents licensed in Tanzania are using our services. And that speaks volume about the uptake of this service, the endorsement. We even got endorsement from stakeholders like the Revenue Authority in Tanzania and other stakeholders, the Freight Forwarding Association. The Maritime Regulator in Tanzania also recognizes this solution. So we have a very strong foundation in Tanzania, and this is why we have the confidence to deploy this solution so that we can have a full coverage of East Africa. Beyond Kenya, we are now looking at other markets. We are looking at Angola, we are looking at Mozambique, we are looking at Ethiopia, and we are looking at a few other markets in West Africa, because there is huge demand for this service. And we think by our expansion, then we are able to help businesses become more competitive, help them to unlock working capital that is usually tied in deposits, but also help improve efficiency and competitiveness of the logistics environment.
John here. Our national secretary. Atakufuata.
Enes, kujeni.
You can sit here. Sit here where John follows the phone. Always. Yeah, no problem.